Hello and welcome to Matt Alec Marketing Assistance Videos. This assistance video is for our 202 series, Planning and Working Your Plan. This is video 202A. Now, this video builds on our 201 series, so if you haven't had a chance to take a look at that, we highly recommend you going into that first. It'll make this 202 series a lot more understandable. But let's go through that real quick for the ones who did look at that. 201A, we actually went through and looked at what is your personal obligations throughout this year that you need to note and not try and schedule business for. We also took a look at what holidays were available in case you were going to run a holiday campaign or you needed to avoid the holidays depending on your business, and what customers you're dealing with if they did not want to have you do business on their holidays. But you can actually make note of it with this template that is available on our 201 series at mattalec.com that provides all the holidays through 2024. These are all the major holidays. Doesn't necessarily take in account any of the local holidays that you might have. And then we went ahead and we filled out our understanding our time template, so that way we could find out when exactly we had availability to do an advertising campaign for our business to bring new customers in. Working through the template and understanding what business we did the year before and what holidays and personal obligations we have, we worked out and saw that, at least on our template here, yours could be different. We had availability for business during the first quarter and the third quarter. So the first quarter and the third quarter is when we're going to need to do advertising campaigns. Now, just like we have a template for setting up your time, we have a template for setting up your advertising campaigns. So what we want to do now is let's go take a look at that template that we have right here. So if you go to mattalec.com and you go to our 202 series, you will see that we have an advertising campaign available for you worksheet. So this is how we plan everything out. On this worksheet, what we're going to do is we also highlight whatever holidays are in, and we also call out when you should advertise it. But we'll get into more of that in our next video for 202B. But right now, what we want to talk about on this is, again, with our planning. Now, just like the last 201 series template, we found out when we have the availability to add advertising in to draw more business in when we're slow. So with that, we have the planning right here. And just like the planning for that, we need to plan accordingly. So you always want to plan ahead of the game. Now, one of the key things that you're looking at here, and let's take this example. This is from fourth quarter 2018, and we're going to be planning for 2019. If you're in the fourth quarter of one year, you're going to be planning for the second quarter. So you always want to be at least 2 quarters out. Now, why is that? The main reason for that is so you can plan properly. You can have a thought out marketing campaign that you'll get your dollars worth for. You can take a look at where you want to advertise, what you want to advertise, build a plan that's coming in there. You might have material costs that are lower at a certain time of the year when you can actually advertise and bring more customers in, and you'll want to build a campaign around that as opposed to signing up for something else. Now, a good example of this that I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with is, especially in the northern hemisphere of the United States, is McDonald's lately has been running a summertime deal where all beverages, no matter size, are $1. Now, that's a huge campaign because you consider during the summertime a lot of people are thirsty, and $1 large Super Pop is very, very good. Now, the reason why they're doing that is a value for the consumer to come in, and then McDonald's is hoping they're also going to buy some lunch or dinner or breakfast with that. And so that's why they're running that type of advertising campaign. They're planning ahead of time. Beverages are a great aspect for them to bring customers in because people are hot and thirsty. They don't want to be dehydrated, so they want to get something to drink. So that way, that brings the consumers in. And that's something that you want to think about as well. For instance, if you're, let's say, a bakery and you're doing some business, you want to do a special type of BOGO on a different type of cupcake or a cake. And therefore, you want to plan around that advertising that the materials that you're using, if you don't bring in the volume that you think, you can actually use that in the rest of your business so you're not wasting materials. And that's one of the reasons why we want to plan out here. So For 201A, go ahead to the Matt Alec website at www.mattalec.com and go ahead and download our template that's available for you so that we can start planning this and you can read this through and start getting an understanding, because 202B, we're going to start filling out the template and planning for our advertising campaign. So you got your homework set. With that, we look forward to assisting you in 202B, and we look forward to providing you with the tools, steps, and plans that will help each small business and blue-collar entrepreneur build market awareness with distinct advertising that's local, economical, and cultivates growth. We are Matt Alec. Thank you.